G'day YouTube. Just wanted to shit. Might have to turn the shit down. Just wanted to do another video because I've got basically a bunch of fucking free time on my hands, so I thought, might as well. Yeah, so this will be my Blu-ray collection overview, horror Blu-ray collection overview, part 2. What's going on in the background? This is Necrophagia with the divine art of fucking torture. I don't know if it's Necrophagia or Necrophagia. I think it's Gia. Legendary death metal band from Pittsburgh. Legendary in the fact that, in my fucking opinion, they are the first death metal band. Those who are in the know are in the fucking know. Anyway, yeah, so, again, this album is basically anywhere you can fucking find it. It's all over streaming and shit, so, anyway. Let's get started. We are in the D's. So let's get started. First up, we've got The Devil Rides Out with Christopher Lee, Leon Green, Charles Gray, and I can't see if that's Nikkei. Nikkei. It would be Nikkei because the Greek god Nike. Anyway, yeah, this is a Hammer horror film, different to all the other fucking Hammer horror films, in that it's set in a later period than most of those films, and it is not a gothic horror film. Although it stars Christopher Lee, obviously it's a Hammer fucking horror film. It would star Christopher Lee. Basically, about this demon hunter who has to try and save his friend from a satanic fucking cult. So much fucking fun, so much cheesy fun. Christopher Lee is obviously fucking amazing. Yeah, I think I've literally only seen 2 Hammer horror films. I've got so many others, I just haven't fucking watched them. But I've enjoyed these so far, so obviously I'm gonna start watching more. Don't Breathe, directed by Fede Alvarez, and obviously, starring the chick from Suburgatory, what's her fucking name? Jane Levy, Dylan Minnette, Daniel Zavato, and of course Stephen Lang. Very fucking tense, obviously. I like this. That fucking sequel was fucking atrocious. If you have not seen Don't Breathe, Jane Levy is fucking amazing. They say this is a truly fucked up movie, and yeah, I guess parts of it are fucked up. It's not that fucked up. Obviously. Just drop the camera. Not that fucked up, obviously, but anyway, Don't Breathe. Jane Levy's fucking amazing in that, so is Dylan Minnette, and obviously Stephen Lang, so yeah, just watch the fucking movie. Doom Asylum. Doom Asylum. You need to... I don't know where this is streaming exactly, but if you collect Arrow Video titles specifically, this is not a title that you want to miss out on. This is so bloody terrible. So much fun. Basically, this rich wanker gets in a fucking car crash and it mangles him the fuck up. I don't know how he ends up there, but he ends up stalking the halls of this fucking abandoned insane asylum, and yeah, he ends up stalking the halls of this abandoned insane asylum, and while he's doing that, a group of friends decide to go party at this abandoned fucking insane asylum, and this guy starts killing people. The movie is insane. Truly, it is one of the most insane things you'll ever see. And it stars Kristen Davis from Sex and the City. I never watched that show, so I don't know who Kristen Davis is. But once you watch the movie, you'll know who it is. Next up, we've got Dr. Lamb on the Unearthed Classics line. This is a Category 3 film, serial killer film. Basically, mentally disturbed taxi driver starts brutally murdering women. I think this really got Cat 3 because of one specific scene, and I guess a bunch of shit that is implied at the end. But it's not that bad. It's not too bad, actually. It's pretty goofy in parts, but I do enjoy it. A W for Unearthed Films. As always, a W for those guys. Dracula, Prince of Darkness. Christopher Lee, Andrew Keir, Barbara Shelley. Obviously, it's Dracula, Prince of Darkness. It's got Christopher Lee in it. Christopher Lee will be my Dracula to the end of my days. I didn't see a Christopher Lee Dracula film, this is my first Christopher Lee Dracula film, till I was in my 20s. I'm still in my 20s, so obviously a while ago. not that long ago. But Christopher Lee always made an impact on me, because long story short, there would be these marathons on Go, which is a TV station, a free-to-air TV station in Australia, when I was a kid and a teenager. And they would always play, around Halloween time, they would have a horror marathon, and they would always play Zombie Strippers, and way at the end at midnight, they would play Dracula, Prince of Darkness. I never actually watched Dracula, Prince of Darkness, but I always saw that ad for Dracula, Prince of Darkness. And it didn't scare me. I thought that looked cool. So, yeah, Christopher Lee will always be my Dracula for that particular reason. So, anyway, next up, a film by Abel Ferrara, The Driller Killer. Abel Ferrara's first movie. If you don't know who Abel Ferrara is, he directed Bad Lieutenant, Miss 45, which is Bad Lieutenant, King of New York, Miss 45, The Addiction, a bunch of shit. Basically, it's about this artist who goes fucking insane and starts killing homeless people with a drill. As the Driller Killer. There's more to it, but that's as much as I can remember from the last time I saw this. But I did genuinely enjoy this. This is very much a first movie, if you get my drift. But you do see splashes of what Abel Ferrara would become. It stars Abel Ferrara as the lead character, and it just so much fun. The Driller Killer. Just seek it out if you can. Edge of the Axe. This is a Spanish slasher film that's trying to mimic a slasher film of the 80s. Jose Ramon Larraz, Vampires Symptoms. Late 80s slasher classic, finally unleashed on Blu-ray. This is a fun fucking movie. Just watch it. Basically, this guy in a plain mask starts killing people with an axe, and nobody knows why. But yeah, fun shit. Evil Dead. I don't know whether or not this is a remake or a sequel. Whether it's a remake or a reboot, because a reboot is not a remake. A reboot generally is a reboot of the franchise. Like a reboot would be like Scream 5, whereas a remake is obviously Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2000. When? 2000. Obviously, Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake is a remake. But I don't know if it is. It's directed by Fede Alvarez, obviously. It's got Jane Levy, obviously. But it is so much fucking fun. I cannot wait to get my hands on that Scream Factory 4K. When I do, I will finally be able to complete my Evil Dead 4K collection. I will keep this fucking Blu-ray because I do love the Evil Dead franchise in every possible way. So, but yeah, Evil Dead, modern classic. Obviously, a modern classic. It's an Evil Dead movie, so of course it's going to be fucking amazing. Evil Ed, equally fucking amazing. This is an insane fucking, Swedish horror movie about Edward, this film technician who generally tends to edit who edits films together, and his boss sends him to edit this new film. Supposedly one of the most violent films ever made, and he's not used to this, and he just goes fucking insane because of it. The gore is fucking amazing. A lot of the special effects are amazing. The acting is terrible, but it is. If you're just here for the gore and the jokes and if you're just here for the special effects and the jokes, and you're not there for the script or the acting, you're gonna have a good time. Evil Ed, just seek it out, my friends. Seek it out, my friends. Excision. Fuck me. This is amazing. This is an amazing body horror film starring Annalyn McCord. Older people who watch these videos would know her as like she's from like that 90210 remake TV show. Younger people would know her as the Putin, if I was your mother woman. Well, that was a legendary crash out. Almost locale-esque, as famous people usually are. Basically, it's about this fucking weird high school chick who fantasizes about horrible, bloody shit, and she wants to become a doctor. That's all I'll say. But it stars Annalyn McCord. It's also got Tracy Lords, Matthew Gray Goldblatt. It's got John Warner, Marley Matlin, Ray Wise, John Waters. John Waters plays not the kind of person you would expect John Waters to play, but yeah, Excision. That movie is just fucking amazing. If you can find it, watch it. I think it's probably on Prime. Mostly good shit's on. It's like good shit's either on Prime or Tubi. If you Prime, Tubi, or Shudder, that's it. The Faculty. I talked about this in the last video. Late 90s teen horror, fun shit. Fall. Oh, fuck me. Fall. Chick loses her husband in a freak rock climbing accident. She's moping around for about a year, as you would mope if you lost your fucking husband. What am I talking about? Of course you'd mope. But one of her friends, her closest friend who was at the accident, shows up out of nowhere and says she wants to get her out of the house and bring her climbing again. They decide to climb the highest mobile phone tower in the country. They get up the top. and shit goes haywire. The ladder falls off. It's a survival horror movie. You know, they're stuck and they have to find a way to survive and get off the fucking tower. It's survival horror, but it's fun shit nonetheless. You know, fun shit nonetheless. As I say, fun shit nonetheless. Final Destination 5-film collection. I love these fucking movies. They are all... Not all of them are good movies. Most of them aren't good movies, but they are fun nonetheless. The Final Destination is truly one of the worst horror movies I think I've ever seen. One of the worst big budget horror movies I've ever seen, because I've seen some shit. But it is still so much fucking fun, and that pool death, if you know, you know. Final Destination 5-film collection, they're the Final Destination movies. I don't need to say shit about those. Firestarter remake with Zac Efron, surprisingly. Well, not surprisingly, big enough fucking actor now. I have not watched it. I've had it for ages, have not watched it. I have watched a lot of these fucking movies, trust me, I just haven't watched that. 47 meters down. Two friends go cage diving with sharks. The cage gets unhooked. They end up 47 meters down, surrounded by great white sharks. It's as fun as it sounds, and it is fucking, and it does sound fun. 47 meters down, uncaged. This time, they're in a cave, and there's a cave in. They're in an underwater cave. They're spelunking, cave diving. There's a cave in, and they get stuck. And uncaged, they're not in a cage. They're stuck in a cave with sharks. Again, fun shits. Four Flies on Grey Velvet. This is the third movie in, what do they call it? The Dario Argento Animale trilogy, I think it's called. Which was basically his first three Giallo films. We've got to cover shit up with that. Basically, guy witnesses a murder, starts being blackmailed. Turns out, the guy who died might not have actually died, and someone is fucking with him. Might not have actually died, but ends up getting killed later, and someone's fucking with the guy getting blackmailed. Dario Argento, masterpiece, as always. Anything pre-early 90s, probably, shit. Some of them are good. Some of the ones in the 90s are good, but then, you know, it fucking crashed and burned. Freaky. Christopher Landon wrote it. Basically Freaky Friday, except instead of swapping bodies with her mother, this chick swaps bodies with the local serial killer. And serial killer's in her body killing people, and she's in the serial killer's body trying to get her body back. Yeah, fun shit. Catherine Newton's. I don't really need to say much about that. That's pretty, I guess, popular. Friday the 13th, 8-movie collection. This is obviously Friday the 13th to Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. These movies are just fucking classics. Even the shitty ones are just fun to watch. Most people will tell you, even the shitty ones are fucking amazing. So, just... if you've never seen a Friday the 13th movie, just see a Friday the 13th movie. Freddy vs. Jason. I do have a bit of a soft spot for this movie because this is one of the first Freddy movies. This is probably the first Freddy movie I saw, which is insane because it's nowhere near the best Nightmare on Elm Street movie, it being a crossover, but it's not even close to the worst Friday the 13th movie. Obviously, it's a crossover. But, yeah. Freddy vs. Jason. Again, fun shit. Fright Night, 80s vampire horror classic. Chris Sarandon, Roddy McDowall, Amanda Bierce. I don't know if it's William Ragsdale or... Yeah, it's William Ragsdale. I genuinely... It's one of my favourite movies ever. One of my favourite 80s horror movies. One of my favourite horror movies ever. I do genuinely love this movie. Fucking kid thinks that his neighbour's a vampire. Turns out his neighbour might actually be a vampire. Fright Night. What do I have to say about Fright Night? It is a classic. The Frighteners, starring Michael J. Fox. This is the only Peter Jackson horror movie I have seen, and that is... I've seen clips of the other ones, and that is a travesty, but this is the only one you can really get your hands on. But it's a classic nonetheless. Michael J. Fox is great in this movie. He basically plays this fucking swindler who goes into people's houses that are haunted and chases the ghosts away. Turns out he's only doing that because he can see ghosts, and the ghosts that live in his house are being sent. He's finding the ghosts that live in his house. He goes to the local cemetery and finds people who've recently had someone die, and he sends the ghosts that live in his house to go to their house, and he fucks it up. He makes them fuck around, and then he basically he exorcises the house. Basically just tells the ghosts to leave. When he shows up, they leave. Anyway, people start fucking dying, and for some reason, he's getting tied to it. And something that he saw long ago, a ghost that he's seen before, is the one doing the killing. So, there's more of a plot line to it, but this is just so much fun, so goofy, just so much fucking fun. From Hell, Johnny Depp, Heather Graham, Jack the Ripper horror movie, based on what's his fucking name? I know the guy. Who is it? What is his fucking name? Alan Moore. That's it. Alan fucking Moore. Based on an Alan Moore comic. It's alright. Nah, it's good. It's good. The Furies. This, I will point everybody I fucking can to this movie. It's a Shudder exclusive in most places. Basically what it is this chick and her friend are kidnapped one night. They wake up in the middle of a field. What they don't realise, they wake up in the middle of a field, and what they don't realise is they're being filmed for a game show. Basically, a bunch of slashers are sent out to kill everybody who is in this fucking field and film it for the show. God, this movie, the gore in this movie is fucking phenomenal. This movie is fucking amazing. Check out The Furies. Ghostland. That is not Isabelle Fuhrman. I fucking thought that for years. That is not Isabelle Fuhrman. Ghostland, basically, these teenage girls and their mother move into this new house, and the home is invaded by these creepy fucking people. But yeah, it's fucking, it's great. I don't want to explain too much. I don't really want to fuck the storyline. I don't want to really give away too much. Just basically, it's a home invasion horror movie. But it's amazing. It's amazing. Ginger Snaps trilogy. Emily Perkins, Catherine Isabel. I've still only seen the first Ginger Snaps, but I do love the first Ginger Snaps. I've got to watch the other two. I don't know. Girls Night Out. Have not watched it. I know it's an 80s slasher. The bear with the fucking guy in a bear costume with razor claws. I will watch that. This I have seen. From the Twisted Mind of Eli Roth. The Green Inferno, directed by Eli Roth. This is Eli Roth's sort of homage to the Italian cannibal films of the late 70s, early 80s. You know, Cannibal Ferox, The Man from Deep River, fucking obviously Cannibal Holocaust, you know, shit like that. I think I've said this before. Eli Roth, basically, to me at least, he creates movie canon fodder. He cannot write, I've probably said this before, he cannot, for the fucking life of him, write a likable fucking character. But that is good, because I want all these people to fucking die, and God, do they die. Just watch The Green Inferno. Gutterballs, Ryan Nicholson, Gutterballs. Legendary slasher movie, to me at least. Legendary Canadian gore effects artist, may he rest in peace. A chick gets gang raped at a bowling alley. All the people who gang raped her start fucking dying. Gutterballs, amazing. Halloween 2007, Halloween 2, 2009, the Rob Zombie Halloween movies. I actually enjoy these. Halloween 1, Halloween 2007 is technically my first real Halloween movie. And for my money, Tyler Mane is definitively the most fucking brutal, like truly brutal Michael Myers there is. Just watch these fucking movies. He is a giant fucking monster. He's a fucking monster in these movies. They're not as gory as like Halloween Kills, but they are brutal nonetheless, the kills in these movies. Boom, haven't watched it. I know it's not quite horror, but I've heard it's horror adjacent, so I got it. Hangar, another Ryan Nicholson movie. Fucking Bloody Tampon. I heard this described in this way once. Bloody tampons. Watch the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. Bloody fucking tampons. Ugh. Happy Birthday to Me, classic Canadian fucking slasher movie. Legendary. Just fucking watch it. I don't even need to explain. Most people know what the fuck that is. If you're into horror, you know what Happy Birthday to Me is. If you're not into horror, just watch Happy Birthday to Me. It is a quintessential 80s slasher movie. Happy Death Day. Groundhog Day if it was a slasher movie. Happy Death Day to You. Groundhog Day if it was a slasher movie. The sequel. The Haunting, Liam Neeson, Catherine Zeta-Jones, with Lily Taylor and Owen Wilson. I enjoyed this remake. I've never seen the original, so I can't gauge which one is better. I'm assuming the original is better because this movie is not that great, but it is fun. It is fun. The Haunting in Connecticut, which stars... It's got Virginia Madsen from Candyman, and it's got a young Kyle Gallner. Basically, this fucking family move into this house that used to be used to conduct seances, and one of the family members starts acting real fucking strange. Hard Eyes, romantic comedy slasher film, written by Christopher Landon. So, yeah. Hellfest, an underrated Halloween slasher film. I do genuinely fucking enjoy Hellfest. A group of friends are bound for a horror-themed Halloween event at a local amusement park. And one of the haunters is fucking stalking one of the friends. And it turns out he might actually be a fucking serial killer. Hellfest, legendary. Well, to me it's legendary. Just find Hellfest if you can't, just find it. Hell High, rape revenge slasher movie. Kind of like Gutterballs, but not at all like Gutterballs. Pretty terrible, but pretty fun nonetheless. Heretic, with Hugh Grant, Sophie Thatcher. This came out last year, obviously. I think basically, A24 horror movie, these two Mormon chicks, they're sent to this house to deliver religious articles to this guy because he wants to learn about the church. He goads them into his house. The door locks and he wants to play a game with them. That's really it. But Hugh Grant is fucking amazing in this movie. Just watch it. So Sophie Thatcher. Sorority Row, House on Sorority Row remake. House that Jack Built, Lars von Trier, stars Matt Dillon and Bruno Ganz. Basically, Matt Dillon plays a serial killer, and it's basically 3 separate crimes that a serial killer has committed. Pretty fucking amazing. If you have not seen it, check it out. Obviously, The Human Centipede, obviously not as bad as everybody thought it was. My God. Everybody thought this was the worst, most horrible, most fucked up movie you'd ever see, and it's really not that bad. Human Centipede 2 is the movie that everybody said The Human Centipede 1 was. Fuck me, barbed wire. Barbed wire. Just remember that. Remember what I say. Barbed wire. Human Centipede 2. Human Centipede 3. A little more fucked up than the Human Centipede. Less fucked up than the Human Centipede 2. Instead of a 12-person Human Centipede, it's a 100-person. Or was it 300? I can't remember. 500-person Human Centipede. Just watch it. It is extremely funny, which is insane to say, but The Hunt just recently talked about that. I Know What You Did Last Summer trilogy. I do love these Scream rip-offs about as much as the Scream movies. What can I say? I'm a sucker. I Saw the Devil by Kim Ji-woon with Choi Min-sik and Lee Byung-hun. Basically, this woman is murdered by a serial killer. Well, the serial killer has no way of realizing is the woman's husband is part of the Korean secret police. And he wants fucking revenge. That's all I'll say about this movie, but it is fucking amazing. Genuinely fucking amazing. Not many people talk about Korean cinema. Like Film Bros talk about Kim Ki-duk. I've never seen a Kim Ki-duk film. I'm sure they're amazing, but I've never seen one. Other than that, not a lot of people talk about Korean films. Korean horror is fucking amazing. I saw what you did. Still haven't watched it. All I know is it's by William Castle and it stars Joan Crawford. That's all you need. That's all you need to sell me on that. I Sell the Dead. What the fuck is that on my case? What I first believed was a Burke and Hare horror movie is not that at all. But it stars Dominic Moynihan and Larry Fessenden, as well as Angus Scrimm. Just find the movie and watch it. That's all I'll say about that. I really don't want to give away what it's about, but it is good. And it's got Larry Fessenden in it. If it's got Larry Fessenden in it, it's probably good. I Spit on Your Grave remake. Better movie. Better made movie than the original. Better made movie than the original. The original is worse. The Revenge is better than this, but the original is fucking worse. Trust me. I Spit on Your Grave. Classic still. Fuck me. Idle Hands. 90s classic teen horror movie. This kid wakes up, his hand's acting weird. Hand turns into like a fucking serial killer. It kills for his hand is acting without him doing anything, and it's basically it wants to kill people. But fun shit. Got Devon Sawa, so fun shit. Immaculate, nunsploitation horror movie. This is the first nunsploitation movie I saw. I thought Sydney Sweeney was pretty good. In a Violent Nature. Great. I wouldn't say great. I enjoyed this. For the kills alone, I think the kills alone make up for the boredom of some of this movie. The kills, and to some extent the storyline alone. But the kills alone make up for some of the boredom in this fucking movie. Trust me. All I say is yoga. In a Violent Nature. Check that shit out. Came out last year. Have not watched it. Can't tell you. Inferno. Dario Argento's Inferno. A sequel to Suspiria. Girl goes missing. Brother comes to girl's apartment to find her. Bunch of weird shit starts happening. But amazing. It's Dario Argento in the 80s, so of course it's amazing. Insidious, classic supernatural horror. Insidious Chapter 2, classic supernatural horror. Insidious Chapter 3, which is also very good. Classic supernatural horror. You just saw my fucking feet. So I will end this. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Like if you liked. And the music is fucking finished, so yeah. Alright, bye.